I'm going to do Virgo, and unless someone else tells me any other sign that they really want me to do tonight, I'm going to do Virgo, and then I'm going to take a break because I'm exhausted. And I'm trying to not go past midnight, and it's almost midnight. You guys, for some reason, when I do these shows, they're always like 3 or 4 hours, and I'm trying to get them down to like 2 hours. And it's so hard sometimes because when I go live, it's easy to just start talking and running my mouth and shooting the breeze, and I got so much to say, and you know, then I want to help you guys, and it just kind of gets over time. So let's see if we can get this for Virgo, and I want to not go too quickly. I want to make sure I give you guys all the attention you deserve. So I am now separating the cards. I do that. I'm very persnickety about separating the cards because I don't like it when, you know, if the same cards keep popping out, it makes me feel uncomfortable. So I do lots of weird things to make sure that doesn't happen. Okay, because I want you guys to have your own individual readings with the own individual flavor. Not a repeat of the last reading, right? So I'm cutting them, and now I'm just doing this here. Wow, that popped out right away. That's amazing. So Divine Spirit, show me, what is that message for Virgo? Let's see what you want to tell the sign of Virgo. I will say the first card that popped out of my hand before I even got started was the Lovers. So we are dealing with love, or at least a decision about love, Virgo, I think. I mean, this is the first card, so this is the card of you. It's something you guys might be dealing with. Virgos are dealing with love issues, love concerns, Virgo. Like, what's happening with this? Has popped up several times. I wonder if that's got something to do with Virgo. Let's see what's going on for Virgo. Let's see what we're going to be talking to Virgo about today. Virgos, Divine Spirit, show me. Oh, here's a couple of cards. Virgo showed up in your own reading. Virgo, show me, Divine Spirit. What are we sharing with Virgo? What are we sharing with Virgo? Virgos. Virgo. Oh, what's that? Anything else we're sharing with Virgo? What are we sharing with Virgo? Anything else? What is that special message for Virgo? Any extra messages for Virgo? Maybe not. Oh, nope, there it is. Is that the only one that came back out? Really? Anything else for Virgo? Show me. Oh, that really wants to come out. Why? I wasn't going to take it, and it came right back out. It was like, screw you. I want to be there. That has been coming out a lot. Wow, Virgo. What? Wow, Virgo. Some of you Virgos is that. Oh, Virgo. Oh. Poor Virgo. Oh. It is all going the same little way. Oh, okay. I got a message. I'm not pulling no more cards because the more I pull, the more the message comes. And there's nothing I can do about the message because it is the message, right? I didn't pull a whole another reading trying to get another message out of the message. And it ain't, I really literally did. And it just isn't going to tell me anything different because it knows what it wants to tell you. I mean, I'll share the other cards with you, but it's not. I don't even know if I'll take them. So look, here's what, like I said, Lovers was the first card. It's a 6. That's Virgo. In astrology, 6 is Virgo. It is. In numerology, 6 is Taurus. But we're dealing with love here. It's about just making a decision about love. Some Virgos might be making a decision about love. You might just be making a decision, it might just be you and your lover if you're already in a good relationship. You might just be making a decision about it in some way. It could have something to do with money, because look, here's the King of Coins. This just could be you, Virgo. Virgo, here you go. You showed up in your card, in your own reading. I always think of this card, this has got to be either a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. I'm going to say it's Virgo since we're doing Virgo. I think that, you're making a decision about love. Like I said, it might have something to do with money. Maybe money is affecting your love life in some way. Could be. Also could be some lies, deception, deceit going on. It could be about that. It could just be about not knowing, because there's just like a haze of not knowingness going on. Like you just don't know. It's almost like you can't see because you're deluded in a way. Whatever is going on, know that you are head and shoulders above your competition. Literally, head and shoulders above your competition. And also that there's a lot of love. Look at this, 10 of Cups. This is like the highest emotional, or one of them, the high emotional fulfillment. You can achieve emotional fulfillment, Virgo. You really can. I think you need to meditate and pray on things. Look at this, Virgo. Hangman. Pray and meditate. And 3 in numerology is Virgo, by the way. Pray and meditate on things. Don't rush into anything. Take your time. Because I really do believe you want to have that emotional fulfillment. And this is monetary fulfillment. Look at that. This is the happy family. Look at that. 10 of Coins, one of my favorite cards. 10 of Cups and 10 of Coins in the same reading. Virgo, oh my gosh. So, if you don't have this, this is what you're aspiring to. This is actually in the current position. Some Virgos may be working on having the husband, the wife, the child, the dog, the money, all of it, right? And I think some Virgos are actually in that situation where this is a possibility for you right now. Also, the next card was the World, which is, a Capricorn card, but it is a 21, which breaks down to a 3. And a 3 is what? In numerology again, Virgo. It is. 3 is Virgo in numerology. So, some of you could be dealing with Capricorns, or it just could be you, Virgo, embracing all of your divinity, embracing all the options that are available to you. I mean, look at this. You like I'm queen of the world. The world is my oyster. I've got the world at my feet. And next is one of my favorite queens, and this too could be you, Virgo. Like I said, you showed up in your reading, the whole reading. Queen of Coins. Queen of Coins could definitely be a Virgo. And what I love about this Queen of Coins is not only is she got her money, not only is she got her golden throne and her coins, but she's got a baby bump. She's probably in a good relationship. She looks pregnant, and there's a rabbit there. So she's fertile, literally pregnant, probably with ideas to make money. I think whatever you're doing, though, Virgo, it's important that you put yourself first. I mean, don't be vain, but do walk away from anything that's not serving your higher purpose. Don't suffer if you don't have to. I mean, with all this possibility for good things happening, if you have to walk away to find your emotional fulfillment, then walk away to find your emotional fulfillment. Now, I had pulled out, that's the end of the main reading, but I had, looking for additional answers, had pulled out card after card after card, thinking I was going to get a different answer. And it really is weird when I look at these cards actually backwards. than the way I pulled him out, because I think it tells a crazy story. So I'm going to do it that way. And it's like you work and you work and you work, Virgo. You work and you work so hard. You put, like, got all these darn staffs. I work so hard, all these great ideas. When is it going to be my time? When I'm going to get my respect? You could be worried, drinking. Look at this in the cups. This is the I've been drinking card. I've been drinking. There we go. So you could have been in that situation, but I think whatever is going on, you too are going to get your justice, Virgo. I think I've been seeing the justice card all night, and I think it's because Saturn is in Capricorn and it's direct. I mean, Saturn is direct again, and it is meeting out the justice. It's also the end of Libra season, right? Or it was the end of Libra season. We had Libra moon. But yes, end of things. Look at this, death. If you've been in something unjust with the justice card next to death, you've been in something unjust. It ends. That injustice ends. It's putting an end to that. Yeah, you might have been having nightmares. You might have been sad, bad dreams. I don't know what you've been worried about, Virgo. But somewhere Virgos might have been really worried about it. Oh, yeah. There might even have been some fighting. Yeah, I think some Virgos might even have been fighting. Look at that. It might have been just strategizing on how to deal verbally, because it's swords, right? So it might have been strategizing. It could have just been a verbal argument or a verbal disagreement, that type of thing. Yeah, look at this. Here's 4 swords. More. It's definitely, I think, a verbal. It's an argument. Some of you guys have been arguing with someone, and you're worried about it. You got the 3 of coins, which is telling me you have to learn a new way of doing things. So maybe you are learning a new way of doing things, Virgo, and maybe that's part of it, because Virgo does rule the coins, and to me this is a Virgo card, going out, learning something new so you can earn more, and so that you can become the person of authority, the person of power, the person of knowledge that can give the answers to others, and tradition. And because this will help you become a leader. And this is an Emperor. This is a leader card. This is an executive card. This is the boss card. So some Virgos, you're learning a new skill. You're learning something new so you can be the boss. So you can make the executive decision. So you can be in charge. Okay? So this has been my reading for you, Virgo. I'm going to pull these cards apart like I like to do, because they tell their own meanings when I do that. I find so many hidden meanings when I do it. So give me a second. Let me do that and see what it is I find here for you, Virgo. Let's see what we find. Oh, wow. See, I didn't even see that before. This is exactly why I do this. I would have missed it. I would have totally missed that. Okay, so give me a second here. By the way, there's 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know if you can look that up on Google and see if there's anything about 3, 4, 5, 6 there that they have for you. And 8, 9, 10, I've got that as well. But what I did discover is that you had 3 10s. And I did not notice that you had 3 10s. Also, Virgo, there's a couple. Some of you Virgos are dealing with either another Virgo, a Capricorn, or a Taurus. King of Coins, King of Queens. Wow. This is a couple who is powerful in their money. I'm going to read that to you. I got something that can give you a little detail on that. So let's look at first the 3 10s. And that way I'll tell you what that is first. 3 10s. I like getting down. By the way, you guys, I've got Scorpio on the 10th house. So I always like getting down to the bottom of things. So I will look up every detail I can. So here's 3 tens. 3 tens. Ooh, it's endings and beginnings. Wow, wasn't I talking about that? Endings and beginnings. Everything coming to the end faster than you anticipated. Some things are ending, Virgo. Finding your path and calling in a matter of months. Didn't I say learning new skills? Isn't that funny how it both says the same thing? Now, about the King and Queen of Coins. Let's see what it wants to tell us about that King and Queen, okay? Because I know I've got something in here that talks about the King and the Queen, but I can't remember. Let me see if I can find it. Give me a second, you guys. Here it is, King and Queen. King and Queen of Pentacles or King and Queen of Coins, Virgo. It's a couple who work well. They work well together, and they met through a place of employment. It could be a good fit with, for finances, and family is important. It could be traditional family or traditional values and wanting it all and trying to keep up outward appearances. In the love relationship. Now, in a career, it could be giving each other help in your careers, being mature about business, and meeting your career goals and dreams. So that's what that means. And I think that could be optimal for Virgo if you can find yourself, a Taurus or Capricorn or Virgo who is there by your side, helping you to achieve your goals and dreams. Now, I think this entire reading, although I didn't mean it to be, really was about love, because your first major arcana card was the Lover's card. And it tells me immediately that this was all about making a decision about love. That was something major. And also, I think being, seeing everything, seeing the big picture, not being deceived, not being deluded, not being in your own head, your own mind, but seeing what's really there. Some Virgos might just be feeling confused, feeling like you're in a state of confusion. That could be part of it too, and why you might want to take time to make the decision. And here's that Hangman taking the time to make the decision. Meditate on it, pray on it, think upon it before you make any decisions at all. And once you do, know that the world will be at your feet. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. I think you just will have many options, because literally the world will be at your feet. You might be able to travel from wherever you are now to wherever it is you want to be. And this is your justice, Virgo. You earned this. This is whatever you put in is what you're getting back. I think you're putting an end to whatever you've been enduring. If it's not been to your benefit or made you happy, whatever's not serving your higher purpose, you're putting an end to that. Because look, this is the Hierophant. So if this is about romance, some Virgos might be making a decision to go into a commitment, a higher commitment. Some Virgos might be getting married. They might just be recommitting to their relationship. Or some Virgos could be about teaching or learning some information. Whatever it is, you are the person who must take the lead, Virgo. You have to be the executive. You have to be the fire starter. You make the executive decisions. You set the course. You are the person that people are looking up to, they think are in charge. You're the boss. So if you're the boss, you be a boss, you act like a boss, you make decisions like a boss. Okay? All right. So this has been my reading for you, Virgos. And if you haven't already done so, take a moment to like and share my videos. And then subscribe to the channel and share the videos, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you know whenever I'm going live and whenever I'm uploading videos here on YouTube, because I do that often. But you make sure you hit the bell so you get that. Also, go by the website, which is astrology, lookinside.com. and subscribe there. And that way you'll know whenever I'm uploading new blog info or anything on the website. And then go follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/astrology a look inside. That's facebook.com/astrology a look inside. And join our group on Facebook at facebook.com/groups/astrology a look inside. And lastly, follow us on Instagram at instagram.com/astrology a look inside. Okay. So I told myself, I was like, look, if when I finish Virgo, it's not midnight, I'll do one more. But I just finished Virgo and it's midnight. So that's it. Oh my gosh. Christian said, I'm definitely going to book a reading with you in the future. Thank you, Christian. My pleasure. I'm so excited. I always love doing these things. And of course, if there's anyone, if you got anything special, you got to get me now because I am headed out the door. This is it. I'm going to go and relax.